Hello, peachies! Welcome back to Dear Peachie. On the surface, lipstick application seems like one of the easiest steps in a makeup routine. Just swipe it on, maybe blot a little, and you're good to go. While that can work, it doesn't always give you the best results. Just like with any part of makeup, knowing the right technique is key to nailing a lip look that's defined, pouty, and balanced. We've all thought that lipstick or gloss alone isn't enough to properly shape our lips. So we end up buying lip stains, lip pencils, and a drawer full of extras, hoping they'll do the trick. But often, the issue isn't the lack of products. It's that we're not applying them in a way that suits our features. That's how we end up with lips that look flat, uneven, or overdone. In today's video, we are going to show you how to contour your lips and create that soft, natural pout using just your regular lipstick. No lip liners, no lip stains, no problem. Just smart application and a few easy steps. Let's get started! Every time we try to apply lipstick, we usually just swipe it on and press our lips together. Then, when we want our upper lip to look a bit fuller, we often fill in a little bump on the Cupid's bow and blend it slightly with a finger. This is actually how most beginners end up doing their lips when just starting to learn makeup. At first glance, it might look fine. But once we smile, we might notice that the upper lip looks a little odd, like a little beak sticking out. If you've got a lip product in hand, whether it's a lipstick in any finish, a matte liquid lip, or a gloss, this technique we are showing you can help you achieve a defined, pouty lip with just that one product. Start by the lower lip first. Slightly overline along the bottom edge to add fullness and definition. In the center of your bottom lip, apply the lipstick to cover about 2/3 of the area. Then at the upper lip, fill in a small V shape above your Cupid's bow to enhance the height of your upper lip. Then, fill in the lower half of your upper lip, focusing on the base. To subtly extend the width and create a lifted, upturned effect, draw a short, slightly curved horizontal line at each corner of your mouth. Next, use a brush or your finger to gently smudge the edges for a soft, natural finish. If the color appears too sheer, reapply a bit more lipstick to the center of both the upper and lower lips, then blend it out again to maintain a smooth gradient. And there you have it, with just one product and the right application technique, your lips can look completely transformed. Want even more definition? Then it's time to bring in a few extra products like blush, contour, or a lip liner. First, no matter your lip shape or natural lip color, start by taking the same puff or sponge you used for your base makeup and gently press it around the edges of your lip. The leftover foundation on the puff is more than enough. This step helps neutralize any darkness around the mouth, like shadows, pigmentation, or a dark upper lip, which can affect how your lip color shows up. It also creates a clean, even base, so whether you're overdrawing or shaping your lips, everything looks crisp and polished. Next, you've probably seen makeup artists or beauty influencers using lip liners at this stage. But for beginners, going straight in with a lip liner can feel a bit intimidating. One wrong move and it's hard to fix. So here's an easier option. Take the same blush you used on your cheeks and, with a small brush, softly outline your lips. This technique gives the same effect as a lip liner but is much more forgiving and beginner-friendly. When outlining the upper lip, gently extend the line slightly above your natural shape of Cupid's bow. This simple step instantly makes the lips appear fuller and more lifted. Plus, using the same blush from your cheeks helps tie the whole makeup look together for a more cohesive finish. You'll notice that your upper lip already looks more defined with barely any effort. The lower lip is even easier. Just follow your natural shape and lightly blend around the edges. And here's a quick tip. If your lips aren't perfectly symmetrical, like if one side looks slightly thinner, you can extend the blush just a bit more on that side to even things out visually. Just remember to skip the corners of your mouth for a cleaner, more natural effect. At this point, your lips already look fuller and pouty and lifted. From the front, side, top, or bottom, they look natural. This is the benefit of using blush instead of a sharp lip liner. If you still feel your lips aren't plump enough, or if we have a very subtle philtrum and want to enhance that structure, we can go ahead and use a lip liner. Alternatively, we can take a small detailing brush, dip it into the same blush, and add a bit of contour powder to act as a subtle lip liner. Whatever you're using, make sure not to outline the entire lip. Instead, we can focus on just 2 contour points. First is the Cupid's bow. If you have naturally thinner upper lip, drawing directly on the natural dip can make it look even thinner. So instead, we can shift that contour upward, right at the edge of the blush, and draw a small U or V shape. Just a soft arc is enough. For the bottom lip, which is shaped like a trapezoid, we will need to fill in the contour in a soft U shape at the bottom. This forms the base of the trapezoid. The waist of this trapezoid aligns perfectly with the peak of the Cupid's bow. The shape may look funny at first, but once we blend it out, it adds volume and dimension. We can use either a lip brush or the rounded end of a lip pencil to blend it. Just diffuse the lines gently. On the upper lip, we can blend outward slightly to form a soft M shape without overdoing it. Next, the contour at the middle of the Cupid's bow is blended upward. After this step, we will see a more defined philtrum and your lips will appear fuller, lifted, and more three-dimensional. Now that we've created the structure and definition, it's time for lipstick. When applying lipstick, try making an A sound with your mouth. This helps stretch out the corners and gives you a clearer view of your lip shape. Then, apply the lipstick only to the inner half of your lips. We don't need to apply it all over the lower lip. On the upper lip, we can fill in 2 small triangles on the inner area. This helps us to define the shape of our tubercle, so it looks more defined and prominent. Using a lip brush or even just a finger, gently blend the product from the center of your lips outward for a soft, diffused finish. Make sure the outer edges of the lip shade stay within the outline we created earlier using blush or liner. This creates a beautiful gradient effect, with more intensity at the center that softly fades toward the edges. Repeat the same process on the upper lip, gently blending outward. Make sure the shade is evenly applied to the intended areas and touch up any spots that need it. If we accidentally overdraw or go outside the lines, we can fix it easily. Just take a small brush, dip it into a matte highlighter, and lightly sweep it along the outer edges where things look messy. This helps redefine the lip shape and makes the area around the lips look cleaner and brighter. From any angle, our lips will look soft, natural, and well-shaped. It will appear as though our lips are naturally full and defined. This method works well for matte lip creams or lipsticks. But if we want to add a glossy finish, you can layer on a bit of lip lacquer. Just take a gloss and draw a single horizontal line across the center of the bottom lip. There's no need to apply it all over the lips. Just focus on that narrow strip and layer it a few times. This gives a juicy, plump effect without making the lips look overly shiny or messy. For the upper lip, we can dab a tiny V shape at the Cupid's bow, right where the light naturally hits. That small touch is enough to make the lips look dewy and juicy. Why does just a little gloss go such a long way? It's because those areas are the high points of the lips. When the light reflects off them, it instantly makes the whole lip look glossy, airy, and full of life. And that's it. With just a few simple techniques and products, we've completely transformed the look of our lips, from soft and subtle to full and defined. Maybe some of you already know these tips, but for others, a little refresher never hurts. Sometimes it's the small steps that make the biggest difference. Hope this helps you understand how to define your lips in a soft, natural way without needing tons of products. Give it a try. Have fun experimenting. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.